So Volume 7 is fast approaching, so
Yes.
I thought it would be good for us to put together a top 10 things we want from Volume 7. But because there's 2 of us, we're going to only have 5 each.
Yep. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
5 different things.
I also asked like the fandom, whoever followed me, to give me what they wanted to happen. So I have like a little bit at the end that gives you kind of the broad spectrum of stuff and what's really popular.
Yeah.
But let's start with us.
Do you want to start with one of yours?
Oh, we'll switch. Okay, cool. So mine is Atlas falling. Very, very general.
Yep.
I don't really mind how it happens. I want it to happen at the end of Volume 7. Don't know why I want to do that to myself, but I want it to happen like the last thing of Volume 7 so that Volume 8 is the sort of recovery and dealing with this really bad situation.
Yeah.
Because that would be fucked up.
Do you want it to crash on, is it Mantle?
Yes.
Yeah, so you want it
please.
to like crash.
Yeah, I want the gravity dust to be fucked by little grim gorillas or something, or Watts has like disabled it. I don't know, a whole thing. I want the villains to have a victory.
Again.
And that would be visually so cool and also set up the next volume like so edgy because we've never had that sort of level of cliffhanger from Ruby before, so that'd be a really good way to start the next volume.
Yeah, I agree.
And now you.
I want to see a Neo backstory so that we can understand her a little bit more. Not that we need to understand her tons because she's already cool enough without knowing where she came from, but I like to know what motivates my villains and why they do what they do and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I want to see why Neo became Neo that we know.
Plus one thing teased the shit out of her backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And now we
So
want
I
more.
want more. I always want more when it comes to Neo.
That's true. There's like, you had to try and stay away from the Neo stuff in this, otherwise it'd just be Neo heavy.
It would be so Neo, everything.
For me, the other big thing I really want is like more Faunus discrimination.
Yep.
As much as it would be hard to watch, I expect Atlas is the most extreme place for Faunus discrimination, so I want to see that, and I want it to be tied to like a character arc for the volume, preferably some like Blake or Weiss and Blake, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little trip down to the mines for a little bit of teasing of Adam's backstory potentially. More branded Faunus. There's a lot there that could be used and be really, really effective.
Yeah.
And I think it would be pretty disappointing if Atlas wasn't discriminatory, which sounds bad, but like we know it's supposed to be bad, and if it's not bad, it's going to be like.
I want to see more of Ironwood. I really, really like Ironwood as a character. I just want to see more of him. So if we were able to, like, I'm sure we're going to see him, but I want to see like more of him, a little bit more development on his character, and just see a little bit more of like that military daddy that we all love. I love him.
I know.
I think he's great.
But also, to be fair, things must have gone pretty wrong in Atlas for them to have got to the state where he was okay with the borders being closed, and to call all the military back, and he doesn't know about Oscar, and Ozpin and that meme. So there's a lot he's gonna have to find out about.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
And I feel like he definitely doesn't know Salem's true identity.
No.
So yeah, that's gonna go down real well with Ironwood if his state's
Ironwood
already
will be
fragile.
Pissed.
And I want to see it.
I want to see it in full Technicolor.
Full Technicolor, yeah. Full Technicolor daddy images.
Love that boy.
Speaking of daddies, but not good ones, I want Weiss to give a big fuck you to Papa Schnee. I don't really care how it happens. If she does, I don't even care if she actually smacks him. If she just like takes him down with her words, takes away his power, like anything like that. And if she's got Team Ruby as like a wingman backup, all the better. I just want Papa Schnee to have a really awful volume. Awful.
Yeah. I feel like Weiss is more likely to stand up to her dad as well because she has her girls backing her up.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's more possible that would happen.
100%.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
I just want to see him.
Yeah.
Some people you just want to see burn.
Yeah.
And he's one of them. Although to be fair, I kind of want to see more stuff with Whitley and her mum too.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more of a sympathetic approach to them because Whitley is so young, and obviously like Willow seems to have been an abused alcoholic wife.
Yep.
Yeah, just fuck Papashni. Just kick him out. Kick him off of the top of Atlas.
Yeah.
That would be great. And he like
And then it
lands.
falls
He
on top
lands
of
into
him.
the mines like below, and it would be like that bit from Lord of the Rings where someone like falls right into the mines.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool shot. That'd be so much effort. Jesus,
It'd be worth it.
don't waste all your budget on that shot.
Yeah, but it would be worth it. Yeah, I want to see weapon upgrades. So like, obviously Gamble got a little bit fucked, and so did Yang's arm. So I want to see like maybe a bit of a like weapons upgrade montage kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like it doesn't need to be like oh, we're gonna grill over this, but just like it's like sharp shots of them like
Maybe Ruby doing a bit of help because she's
yeah.
a good weapon mechanic.
Yeah, because I know that she won't want to change anything about hers, but I want to see them change up a little bit with their weapons and
just like
fix them
sort
up.
them, man, because I'm sure that there's quite a good bit of, as much as they'll have like their own repair kits with them in their bags, there'll be only so much that they can do with like a small repair kit, so that they're probably all in a bit of a desperate need of
Absolutely.
some TLC those weapons.
And especially Blake and Yang after the Adam fight, they're fucked.
Yeah, those need a
fixed.
fixing.
Yeah, I feel like Yang might get a new arm, but that's kind of
Please.
bye
But also, I have to make it.
yeah.
I want to see Neo backstab Cinder. Neo, like, kebabbing her, literally.
Yeah.
With her
I
own
feel
brawly.
like that one's like one of the more like I don't know that it'll happen in this volume.
Yeah, it
Like, I
potentially
think
could be
it's
left longer.
Potentially gonna happen. I just don't. I'm not entirely confident it'll be this volume. Depending on how the volume goes in terms of pace.
That's
Because
all true.
if Neo gets her goal out of this volume, then absolutely I think she'll backstab Cinder. But if she doesn't reach her goal, whatever that goal is,
Yeah.
then she won't.
Maybe if Alice does fall, she'll like jump off and like float down.
Mary Poppins style.
One of the only survivors.
Speaking of Neo, I want a rematch with Yang.
Yeah.
Now that they're both a little bit stronger, I want to see the I want to see them fight now with the
Fighty
new
fight.
technology, with the new like fight choreography that they have, with their new weapons and their new knowledge. It's gonna be
Bam.
so good. I want to see them go at it again.
But you also kind of want Neo to like totally infiltrate the team and like disguise herself as different members.
Yeah.
You have a lot that you want from Neo. Yeah, your expectations are really high for
My
Neo.
expectations for Neo are like sky high, but it's because I love her so much and I want to see her do well.
I want to
Sorry.
see her flourish.
Yeah.
I want to
Like, I
nurture
know
that
that
crop.
she's a villain and you really shouldn't want to see her flourish, but like, I want good things for Neo.
So for our last one, ours can coordinate
Yeah.
a little bit, because I want an Atlas ball because dance arcs are good.
Yeah.
And they give time for a little bit of breathing room and a little bit of character development, and especially in Atlas we can get a little bit of political intrigue,
Yep.
which is always fun. Yeah.
And I just want bee development in any form. Just bees.
Well, yeah, if we can tie in the Atlas ball with that, that'd be a
Yeah.
nice little joint package,
Yeah.
reminiscent of Burning the Candle.
If we get, yeah, like if we get the Atlas ball and then we get bee development along with it, I'll be happy.
I really need
But-
them to have a good chat.
But I need them to have a chat.
Like
want them to have a
I don't
chat.
even know exactly what details I want, but maybe talking about what happened to Adam, how it's affecting them,
Yeah.
like
Just talk.
just
it
a
out.
little bit of quiet time that they can actually sit and talk. Not them pure shouting at each other.
No.
Not really here for that. But
No. I don't,
just a serious.
I feel like at this point though, like they're healed from that point where they wouldn't shout at each other.
Yeah,
now.
they're not healed, but
They're not like
they're not at the point where they're
fixed.
gonna be at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they talk about that, that would be very good.
Yeah,
Is that all of ours?
that's it. That's
Shit.
10.
That is 10. Well done.
Yeah.
Now, I did poll. I say
Wow.
poll my audience.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good number of responses. So what I've done is broke down what other people want into percentages. There's like well over 10, probably 15 things on here, and these were just things that I kept in. There was ones that were like less than 5 people that I just didn't bother with. Atlas Ball,
Yep.
very strong, 45% coming in hot. Team Funky returning in some capacity,
Nice.
16% people wanted that.
That's good.
Kind of know our audience here. 67% wanted more Bumblebee development. There was obviously some people that were like detailed on what they would want, but I was just like, let's put it under an umbrella.
An umbrella of bee development.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Penny 2.0, again, people had details specifically of what they kind of want to happen with that, but 55% of people want Penny to return in some capacity.
Yep.
Faunus discrimination makes me happy to see is like at 41% of people want something to happen with that.
Popular. I like it.
This is the most popular one by far, was Weiss standing up to Papa Schnee in some way.
Yeah.
That was 71% of people. Winter, another really popular, just anything with winter. Some people just literally replied winter. Just anything. So that was 30%.
I mean, people have been asking for winter since we thought that Cordovan was going to be winter.
Before that, when she was in Weiss's Volume 5 trailer. 16% want Neo to betray Cinder. 18% want Nora backstory, probably purely based on the teases from the conventions over our way. They were like, Nora backstory in Volume 7, and everyone was like, what?
What?
She's from Atlas? 20% want Ironwood development, like a lot of variation on what they want with Ironwood, but everybody wants Ironwood.
Good, I'm glad. I stan everyone that wants to see more Ironwood too.
13% of people want to see Merc and Emerald leave Salem.
Okay.
Which I do. I want those kids to not be with her.
Yeah. I think they'll still be villains.
Yeah, I'm not expecting redemption. But, like, just petty crime.
Yeah.
They can go to petty crime with Hazel somewhere, and maybe Neo will join in.
Yeah, maybe.
There's your, like, new side show.
Yeah.
Stark flashback, 13%, because now we have all the 3D models for Team Stark, so it's very doable to do. It's just whether they have time or whether it's even relevant to what happens in the story.
Now with that, it's literally just plot relevance.
Oscar development that's actually on screen. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
We do want that. I want the farm boy to... I like the farm boy, but I want more farm boy content. That like builds up his character out with like all the struggles with Ozpin.
Yeah, that was 13% of people.
Yeah. A major encounter with Salem, 13% of people want that. Now,
okay.
I count that as Atlas Falling. Because that is a major encounter with Salem.
Yeah.
And whether I kind of wanted to actually show up though. I don't know, she's just flying on Dragon Grim, something like that would be cool as fuck. Because she's at that point now where it's like, you cannot stand in the background and just let everything happen. Yeah. Too many of your compatriots have fucked up what you've asked them to do. Now it's time to like get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
So I want to see her kick some ass. Preferably on the back of some cool mythical Grim. That'd be cool. She's just flying around.
Or maybe it's just on the flying monkeys. Who knows?
I feel like that's not very Salem though. Like she wouldn't fly on her monkeys. They're her monkeys. She needs to have something grander than that. She's like a head honcho witch. Bitch.
Head honcho.
She needs something classy to drive, man. You expect her to get on one of her stinky gorillas?
They're not stinky, they're cute.
Wow.
You leave the gorillas alone.
Protect the Grim Gorillas. Yeah. That's gonna be your like message for
Volume
Volume 7.
Protect the Grim Gorillas.
That'll be the meme for Volume 7 for you.
Yeah. Anytime someone talks shit about the Grim Gorillas, I'm gonna be right there saying, no, you leave those gorillas alone.
Until they rip Neo's head off and then you're like, fuck those gorillas.
Fuck those gorillas.
That's all it takes.
Don't you touch my baby.
Neo backstory, 11% of people want Neo backstory.
I stan you too.
Yeah, I want it. Especially if they can tie it in with like a little bit of cheeky Roman history. When they meet, I'd love to actually see that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be like long, it could literally be a
dream or something.
A minute long dream, 30 seconds even. It's just just contextualizes a little bit more. But I know that time is of the essence with Ruby volumes, so like they really are stuck for what they can actually include. So I expect that a lot of this won't happen in this volume.
Yeah, but it's good to see what you guys want to see too.
Yeah. Maybe we'll look back on this at the end of Volume 7 and be like, how much of the things we wanted happened?
What percentage of things that we wanted to see actually happened?
Imagine it was like 0.
0%.
We're just like,
down for
rip. I don't think so. I think we'll at least get something.
But if we didn't cover anything that you guys, like what we covered off here, but there's something you want to see, drop a comment, let us know. because it's
And
really
no
interesting.
dick comments.
No dick comments, please.
Not like literal dick comments. Just like, I just want Ruby to end. It's
yeah,
like,
just
okay.
be civil in the comments. If you want Ruby to end, maybe find something else to watch.
Or maybe don't watch a channel that's primary content is. Maybe hate watching's fun. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never hate watched something because I don't have time. So
I have a job.
I have a full-time
I want to
job.
spend my time watching things I like.
Yeah. There's no
dear.
point in me watching things I don't like because then I'm just bitter about it, and that's not a fun emotion. So
Well, that's
Yeah.
on a tangent.
yeah,
And also make sure that you, if you aren't already, subscribe so you can get all our Volume 7 content that's going to be coming up not too distant future.
yeah, we're very excited for it to come up. So it's probably at the time of its release all we're gonna talk about across here and our socials. So yeah,
And also make sure you hop over to Patreon because I completely reject it again. And you can make us talk about specific things. Not like scripted things, but like ships,
Whatever you wanna
theories,
see.
anything.
yeah.
Really. Cool.
Would it be like favorite ships?
No, just be like, can you talk about this thing?
Okay.
And we'll talk about it. We may not have the same opinion as a person, but you know, it's a free country, kinda.
Civil discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really call this a free country. Anyway,
Flip side.
flip side.
Wow.